Hello everyone, it's Jennifer with Scrapbooks and Memories. Thank you for stopping by today. I have been working on finishing a couple projects, well actually finishing up one project, and then I started another project that was inspired by the halfway to Halloween. I was so excited after I finished that prompt. I wanted to make a Halloween signature for a journal or whatever in the future, and then I finished up my ring bound little mini journal that I started creating a couple months ago with you guys. If you remember, if you watch my channel often, you may remember that we created this master board together, and then I cut it out with you guys and told you I was using it as a cover for this journal. And since then I had put it aside and been wanting to work on it and just haven't had a lot of time. So this past couple weeks, my kiddos had been sick. They took turns being sick, and then I wound up getting sick. And then we've been having a bunch of other doctor appointments in between. So I was in between all that, I've been able to sit down, finish this one, and finish a signature. So let's get into it, right? So here is just a regular little single ring. I've put some old lace, vintage lace here. This is like a pretty little pale green with this off-white creamy color. Most of the things in this little journal is coming from my stash, or things I've made from Ephemera Madness prompts, either this year and even the year before. So this is like a little pocket that I created, and I put that on top of the masterboard cover. And here we have a decoupaged index card to use as a journaling spot. And I love that little dragonfly charm. Here on the inside, we have a pocket that was collaged, and then I decoupaged some napkin pieces on top, and then I ran it through my die cut machine. Oh my god, I'm so lost for words this morning. And then this is a little ticket I cut out with my die cuts and did a little stamping and some stickers on it. And then just some random pieces of ephemera, some things I created like this, just stamping and stickers on a little tag, and stuff that was gifted to me. So here we have a space for writing or collaging pictures. Most of these pages were made with a die cut. I don't know if you can tell, but this is, there we go, like a doily. And I've done some green stenciling, and these are some vintagey stickers that I collaged together. And we have an envelope. I love just how it did little accents here, the little pocket, it's so cute. And just a decoupage index card again, rounded the corners. Those make excellent little journaling cards. Super inexpensive too. Another little pocket. This is a policy envelope, coin envelope that I have decorated. We have just a decorative page here. I love that little fairy, little sticker on top of this tag. And this is a little faux stamp I created with some stamping. Another place to journal. We have a frame here that I turned into a pocket. That is a fussy cut image from a magazine. Little journaling spot. More space to write. I love this tag. It's so pretty. Hidden journaling spot from a book page. I think I forgot to decorate that. I'm supposed to decorate it. Well, whoever wins this can decorate some of this as their own too. I wanted to leave it. This is a little specimen card into a tuck here. I will be saving this little journal for the Ephemera Madness giveaway at the end of the year, along with some other things. Journal here. I love that little stamps I created. They're so cute. Just regular paper, and I did some stamping, and then I stuck some little mini stickers on them. This is actually made from a decoupaged parchment paper. And then I made it into a little envelope. And I added some of my little watercolor with doodles on top for little backgrounds. A little side tuck with a mini file folder. Cute little 3D butterfly collage tag. This came from a magazine. That is stickers on top of little tags, some stenciling. These are little doodles that I made with, what was it? It's not watercolor. Oh, I forgot what you call them. It's like little chalk things. Those are super cute. And then another little hidden journaling spot. Cute little doodle on watercolor. Decoration. This is a stacked pocket we made on a tutorial together in April. We did that together in April. So I decided to add it. I love this. So cute. This is decoupage napkin on cardstock. And then I just ran it through a little die cut to make this little slit here. And then rounded the corners. Another little journaling spot. Here in this pocket we have a collage tag with a 3D butterfly and another little collage journaling card. That was once like some kind of little flash card for my kids, I believe. Cute little dandelion doodles. And here we have this really pretty tag as a side tuck. And I'm just using one of my little doodles here as a little journaling card. And the back I just left for decoration. Something just beautiful to look at. I like to do that in journals. I don't have to have every page filled with something. Some pages I like just to be pretty to look at. And then next up, make sure I'm in frame, we have the Halloween inspired signature. So I used a few different items for this one. I used the Gothic envelopes that we just created for the Halfway to Halloween video that I did. I took a cardstock, like matte page for the outside, and then I used elastic to keep the signature together. Some fussy cuts here from papers that were gifted to me, and just little inking, stamping and stuff I did. Very fun. Oh, yep, I have stuff on the inside here. Excuse me. So some of these come from digital collections from different channels. This one's from Mandely Cards and More, her whimsical Halloween freebie. These come from her freebie collections. And so does this little kitty cat. And this page and some of the signature pages come from a 12 by 12 paper collection that I have. It's kind of like this midnight at the theater type vibe. So I incorporated that into this like Halloween signature. So that comes from that 12 by 12 collection. This page here came from a swapping glue that I did with Penny, and I didn't want to cut it up and collage with it. So I kept it to put in my signature here for Halloween. And this is a tag set that comes from, it's a freebie from MyPaperEnvelope. Hopefully you guys can see. I'll have the links in the description, but it's a couple different freebies from her that I use on Ko-fi, and I'll have everyone's like Ko-fi links and stuff in the description in case you guys want to get these freebies for yourselves. So these came from Mandely Cards and More, Dalia. That's her freebie collection, had some of these cute little cutouts. And so these come from the 12 by 12 collection. I thought you could either put photos in it, maybe write on them, and then put a photo here. This comes from Mandely Cards and More's freebie. I did add some stamping here and some stamping here and here and here. I thought these little trees looked really cool with the trees in the background. This comes from the Gothic window envelopes video. And this is from a swap and glue. It's a black cat. I had to keep it for this. This comes from the 12 by 12 collection. And I just did, ripped up some paper, collaged a little bit here, did some stamping. I love how thin the webbing is on those stamps. I just love it. Collage down here, did a little stamping, collage photos on the top, because the back I'm going to keep for writing here. Did some stamping. It didn't come out too well, but I'll eventually probably cover that up with something. This page comes from Dalia, Mandely Cards and More, from her Whimsical Halloween, not the freebie set. This comes from her digital collection that has a bunch of fun pages in it. But last year when I printed it out, my blacks were coming out blue, and then I didn't want to misrepresent like her paper collection last year, so I didn't do anything with it. So I decided to take the couple pages that I did print out and use them in here because I kind of like that blue effect to it. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera, but it looks kind of eerie and cool, so I kept it. Then I went ahead and added some cute little black bats. Here's another tag from my paper envelope. Did the stamping there. It's from the paper collection. I add some photos here, maybe do a little journaling there. Dalia's cats are so cute. Another page from Dalia. Another of the window envelopes. These were so cool. You guys are gonna have to watch that video to see how I describe. I answered a bunch of like Halloween questions, and that one too was kind of like a fun get to know me kind of Halloween vibe thing. Here we have another page from Mandely Cards and More from Dalia, and I did some stamping on it, but this is the middle page. So instead of having it open to where you could see the little closure that I used, I glued the page together, and I just kept this side pretty. I might put some photos on top here. Did a little bit of stamping with the bats. I think I just added a lot of charm, just that little bit of stamping. So cute. Another little side tuck pocket here with this tag. And then I did some stamping here, these little ghosties on that writing space. Am I in frame? And this is one of the pages from that 12 by 12 collection. See how it's like story night. I guess it was given, I was thinking like full moon. It'd give like the full moon on Halloween vibes. That's why I used the paper. And then we have the stamping again with the webbing. I love these little tags she created. They're so fun. This is the other side of that page from Dalia. And I just added some more bats. Added a bunch of bats. Added bats to here. I love these little stamp bats. And I love this pumpkin. These writing pages she did are so pretty. I really love them. And here we could collage some photos. So I just went ahead and did some stamping on that side. Another little tag side tuck. And this is an envelope that came from Dalia's collection. And I just did some stamping with script and a vintage photo, and then I went sparsely on top with black. Did some collaging. And that's on the other side of the black cat. You could always put photos here and then like journal on this space of the arm. And then here we have another space to journal, and I added some stamping of these tombstones and of course a bunch of the little bitty bats. I went crazy with these little bitty bats. I was obsessed as soon as I seen them, because I didn't recognize them last year. I didn't see them on that stamp thing until this year. And I was like, what is this little bitty tiny thing right here? It was 3 little cluster bats. I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute. And so I kind of went crazy adding little baby little cluster bats everywhere. Excuse me. And so this is the last page, and I decided to leave it as a journaling page. I did some stamping with this tree and the gates and these little ghost faces. So super cute. And then that's just the back of the signature. I really liked how these came out. Let me know in the comments if you've been working on projects, how many projects you have going on now that you need to finish up. I encourage you to break those projects out, bust them out, get them done, and let it, so you could be like, oh, finally, it's finished. And then you can move on and don't have to worry about coming back and finishing up things you have laying around. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.